welcome back to Sonic Adventure, where we're now on top of a mountain looking at the egg carrier.
Yep.
And who are we waiting for, I wonder?
Tails.
Yes.
There's a lot of shots like that, isn't there? Like just looking at the Sonic.
Yeah. To be fair, I think a lot of stuff does that, but it's just here, because of how primitive the models were, you can't really put much attention to the facial expressions.
Yeah.
So like, they're trying to show like reactions and stuff, and it just isn't working as well as it could. Right, I like this scene. This is what Adventure did right in terms of the story progression, in that whenever you complete a level, it's obvious that you've got somewhere. Like here, he's got to the point where he meets up with Tails and stuff like that. It's clear that something's happened. Anyway, we've got another bloody Sky Chase level.
But it's different this time.
They've changed the background. Woo!
And not just that.
Yeah, there's a boss at the end of this one. Yeah, there's a boss at the end of this one, so it's alright. Yeah. But
shoot everything.
it takes a bit longer, which is rather annoying.
This one I do with Sonic's playing with, not Tails.
I think it's Sonic's. The Tails sort of took.
Oh.
Like, he's been using this plane ever since.
Has he?
Like in SA2, it's this plane that he converts into the mech that he uses.
Oh yeah.
Even in places in SA2's level design where it would be much more efficient for him to just morph it back into a plane and fly, he still just goes in the mech.
Yeah, because giant mechs are awesome.
Yes. Everything's better with a giant ass mech. Especially if it crushes everything. Yeah. I kind of like what they've done with Sky here, because it's obvious that they didn't have the resources to make a realistic Sky, so they've gone to that kind of half cel-shaded, half paint dabbing art style, and it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, I quite like this.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have played in Unleashed, there's this level that it's basically this, but takes a bit longer and isn't as it's slightly less fun. They reused the whole Sonic and Tails chasing Eggman in a plane.
This is different.
This is Tails' oddly specific get Sonic out of the fucking way button.
Yeah. Because he just knew that Sonic would be on the back at some point.
One day I might have to move Sonic out of the way.
Where Sonic isn't there, the arm just goes, there's nothing there! And it panics.
Yeah. But like, in Unleashed there's a mission like this where instead of chasing Eggman in the egg carrier, Eggman's got this other mech which looks kind of like the base the guy had in Pokemon 2000. That's all I can describe it as. Except no, he wasn't keeping legendary birds in there.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Legendary birds are
Yeah.
the best legendary tree.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the dogs from Gen 2 more, but yeah.
Yeah, this is a Sonic game.
Is it? We're flying in a plane shooting enemies. There's not much we can say about that.
Plane's turned into like an X with him or something.
Yeah. It does look like a cool transformation. Give it that, but oh god. It's the point when these orchestral themes sort of blend into each other to me. I know the melodies, I know all the individual songs, but I can't pinpoint which one's from which.
Big laser!
Shout! At this point you just got to keep on shooting. Like, you can try dodging to the side, but as long as you've got a reasonable amount of health, you'll be alright just by keep shooting. But just mash the button, because again, these levels are carpal tunnel.
I think I just destroyed it in one go just by constantly shooting. I didn't move, I just went
just mash the button.
I don't think I really lost any health either.
No. With this, I just don't care for these levels, so I don't particularly try to do well. I just sort of play through it. Shooting, and he's dead.
Yeah.
Although not, because we're about to land on this plane.
Yeah.
With that being a very liberal use of the word land, as we're about to see in the next cutscene.
Yeah, because Tails didn't think of a way of landing this version of the tornado.
couldn't he just...
He thought of how to move Sonic, but...
Yeah, you'll think on your priorities list, like, landing would be higher up than move Sonic out of the way.
Yeah. You could have just gone to him like, hold on to me for the moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Smash. But thankfully this is a video game, so it doesn't matter that we've just clipped through the floor.
oh, it works like that.
Yeah. Bountiful wow. Do we have to? Can't we just let her die?
Plot convenience.
That face then.
Here we go.
Do we have to?
Yes.
Oh.
Can't fix your plane house.
Yeah.
Can leave.
This is where we get to a point where they decide to give you a cutscene to explain everything. Because like here it makes sense because they're about to transform it. And again, I just love how much there is to the egg carrier. You know, there's so many different parts of it, and I think if I were in charge of building a battleship, it would look something like that.
And it transforms!
Transforming! Yeah.
You nicked Tails' idea and made it like bigger.
Yeah, this is good. Sonic's expression. It's like, really?
He's just thinking, restrain the need to kill. Restrain the
Just
need.
like, get off.
Yeah. Are you fucking serious, mate?
He closes his eyes, he grabs Tails, rips his tails off and throws him off.
Yeah.
It's like, try flying now.
Yeah. Now, unnecessary cutscene at the moment.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
Thank you, game.
At least they took the time to explain.
Now, Skydeck's one of those levels that I go out of my way to avoid playing. It's probably the weakest level in Sonic's playthrough, to be honest. Not this part. This part's alright. It's when we get to later on when they do all the gravity crap.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, I love how if you spin dash, you can clip through them barriers.
Yeah, I didn't particularly enjoy this level. I just thought
The gravity part isn't as bad on the GameCube and Xbox versions because you can adjust the camera to make your need. Whereas on the Dreamcast one, because you haven't got that, it's kind of a stab in the dark really as to whether you hit the ladder you meant to hit and whatever. But yeah.
just love it when he hits those things. It's just like,
Yeah.
ow, my face.
Yeah. Oh, still hit your face in the face. I love how the automated sequence just stopped for a minute then. Yeah, let's go fast and
Faster, faster, faster.
go, 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 Sonic!
Shush!
I love how I skipped like a massive ladder section there. Anyway, this bit it always breaks in that same place, so you can kind of predict, but then it bugs up your control a bit as you fall. Don't try to home an attack them because
There's a chance you'll
Yeah.
fall off.
like there's most of them are right, but there's that one that's slightly off to the side, and the perspective isn't always generous enough to show you which one it is. So just be careful when you attack them. Running.
Big ass cannon.
What? I can't even remember that.
Because there's so many different ways you can go on this level. It's like, although it all looks quite similar, there's distinct parts depending on which level you go on. And I always make a point of jumping to the highest level because that's just how you play Sonic games, really, isn't it? You go to the highest level because you
I
can.
don't actually understand how Sonic's gripping to the balls.
It's a video game.
He's hugging on to it.
I love you.
How can he
ball.
hug onto that though? He just fall off.
Anyway, by the way, this is all supposedly inside the egg carrier, or at least part of the egg carrier.
Yeah.
This is where we start getting the awkward gravity.
Yeah, because like, if you're not careful, you'll suddenly get blown off the edge.
Spin dash. Yeah, spin dashes can save you in quite a lot of the parts where you would otherwise get blown off. But
Yeah, isn't it like...
Save me spin dash.
if you hold it just as it's about to blow, you'll just stick in that position.
At times, yeah, there's them little grippy on bits that you can hold on to and you don't get blown off, but to be honest, I hardly ever use that.
Okay, this bit I did fall off of a few times.
Now this one, the first time you play it, it can take you a while to realise you're meant to put the rocket into the cannon. I don't get how it works, and I can't see from Eggman's design perspective why it's a good idea to have cannons that fire at other parts of your ship.
Yeah.
And especially since you just put those rockets there that were built for a hedgehog to be able to hold on to
Yeah.
and shoot into his rocket cannon.
Now this part, it's a lot worse than I remembered it being from the first time I played the Dreamcast version of this. Because that seems really redundant, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's just go over that because it's got them spiky things. And this bit here, every now and then I have a bad day where I don't get it in time and I'm just jumping constantly. Anyway, there's a shortcut here you can do. You're meant to wait till they all roll around, but if you just spin dash, you can get past it all. Which is what I tried to do here. But no. I tried. At least I get the "you tried" star, come on. But this is where the control is really awkward on this part, because sometimes it will suddenly switch which way's forward, which way's backwards. I really cock up this level as well, which doesn't help. Wrong way.
Sonic's
This is the part that you do in Knuckles playthrough as well.
Thank God those springs were there, right?
Yeah. How would Sonic get to Eggman otherwise? Wrong way.
This just answers the question of the fact of, does Eggman like losing?
In that part, where I was standing still there, I was holding the button, but it was obviously at that tipping point between which one's forward and which one's back. So until I jumped that something started happening.
Why has Eggman got tyres on his ship?
I don't know. Why has he got random doors that open for things to fall out of? And this is where I tried to speed up. Crap. Crap. How do I get out of this one, I wonder? I'm back here.
Yeah, they're spinning up. Building.
We might well have a repeat of the Trials of Sodiana here, by the way. Trial and error. I'll get you eventually.
Trial and error, mostly error.
Yes. It would have been quicker for me to have just died. I've got 20 lives, I mean, what's the problem? Don't spin dash this time. It's just like this. I appreciate what they were trying to do with this level, but I don't think the technology was ready to pull it off, really. Yeah. Nearly done. How mad would you have been if I cocked up that spin dash and off?
Yeah. Thinking that. Hey, save the animals.
If I can get up there. I had to hit Tails once more first. Obviously.
Yeah, not bad.
And with that, the birds are now free up millions of miles in the sky to now fall to their doom.
They can't fly.
Yeah, but not very well.
Yeah.